And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Charger, 19, Viking, 18.
Right to the air is Daniels. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 10-yard line.
Okay,
first
ready?
and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Down.
In motion, the tight end.
Ready. 38. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 8 yards out. And the Packers take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat? Like the guys
I like
beyond that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Buffalo 18. Tag. 19 Chargers.
To throw is Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
And a Washington first down.
Panther 60.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Come on, come on. Set.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Now Daniels. Setting up the screen, crossing man. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
The 49-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs, shedding the tackle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On play action, Love to throw. A short throw to Musgrave.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, Love. A short throw to Musgrave.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Love now. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go.
Now Love. Touchdown! Matthew Golden.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back there and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Got to do what you got to do. Don't worry about your hands, though.
Yeah.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
That's good for a Commander's first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Make some good plays today.
To the air goes Daniels.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Ready, set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing, Love. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Romeo Doubs,
40 yards.
and the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On the double.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk set. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Here's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
That is caught at the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the ready.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
60 Eagles. Hey, smash. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now 2nd and 5. Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception. They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
2nd and 10.
Go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And the Packers first down. A gain of 16
Love.
First down, Green Bay.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Set. Hut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Room here to run. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 57 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
32. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hut. Hut.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play.
Here we go.
And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
That's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 28-0.
Commanders nothing. Brendan McManus to kick
After the
off for
touchdown, here's
Green Bay.
McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Ready.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready. Pat to 60. Pat. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Viking 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And I think the ball's out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery.